This week in Community, motivational speaker Coty Benrimoj gave a presentation yesterday evening to raise funds for local charity Clubhouse Gibraltar. The Gibraltar-born poet has been living in California since the 80s and has returned to the Rock for this fundraiser. Everyone who attended received a copy of her book, Unremitting Solace.
The book is inspirational and it talks about things that we already know, but it's a reminder to everybody to have faith in themselves, to look forward to achieving your goals, to not make yourself wrong, because people tend to put themselves down, and if we can remain intact, loving ourselves, we can go forward and achieve whatever we like.
So you're a motivational speaker and you've also been described as a lover of life. But in a world that's full of turmoil and everyday stress, what advice would you give people to keep that zest for life?
What I would tell them to do is what I do. I don't know if everybody can be like me because we're all different, but the main thing is to keep centered. By saying that is by keeping quiet sometime in the day, maybe morning and evening. If they can meditate 5 minutes or whatever time, that centers you. And if you breathe whilst you're doing it, of course, intensely, it makes you balance. And then not to react. We need to be less critical and less judgmental of oneself plus others. When we diminish that, we diminish ego. When we diminish ego, we are centered and happy and we see everything in a better light.
The money raised from tickets and book sales went to Clubhouse Gibraltar.
We are self-financing and we're dependent on grants. We get a grant from government as well. We get private sponsorship, and a lot of it is on fundraising, which is a lot of hard work. We offer a 6-day week service. Monday to Friday. We now open 2 late evenings a week until 6 o'clock on a Tuesday and a Thursday, and we provide a structured support for people to use it as and when they need it. So it's a place where people can develop the skills, use the resources, seek advice and guidance, get involved in the work of the day, and generally rebuild all the skills that they need to lead a good quality of life with good independent skills that helps make them more employable. And we have programs such as employment, education, accommodation, community support, outreach, and it's very member-orientated.
Also in the community this week, a Zumba fitness masterclass is being held this Saturday in aid of Cancer Research UK.
Doors are open at 10:30 to sell tickets. Drop-ins are more than welcome. We have about 7 or 8 instructors that are coming over from Spain up the coast. Nikki Addis, she's one of the pros from Costa del Sol. We've got obviously Javanka, myself. Locally, we've got Nando from La Linea, a few others from La Linea, from Algeciras, all joining forces to support for cancer research. What else are we doing?
It's a 2-hour session. Everyone's welcome, all ages, there's no barriers.
All fitness levels.
Children are also welcome. Under the age of 12, they only pay £4. So basically it's open to everyone and it's loads of fun.
If you've never done Zumba before, it's 70% dance, 30% fitness. So it's a fun thing. It's a party atmosphere. There's one song that's high intensity, one song that is low intensity. Anyone can do it. Obviously, you do it at your own fitness level.
And of course, all for a good cause as well, raising money for charity.
Absolutely. It's a cause that's very close to our hearts, and therefore we thought the first one that we're doing has to be 100% for charity, especially for that cause.